Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Amer Salim, and it's a pleasure to be here among all the luminaries and dignitaries in the world of education as well as in our corporate sector. So I've been here. I was listening to some of the speeches. That was amazing. And since I'm from the industry, I'm a hands-on businessman, so my citation may not be as good as we have been experiencing throughout the day, but I'll try my best to deliver whatever I can. And from the industry perspective, I am from the RMG manufacturing sector, and I would like to see the students to come forward. Come up. Please, guys, come over. Come in front because I need your participation. And I see all the people here, but we have a big gap in the middle. So I see a lot of people at the back, so I need your attention. Because RMG sector is the sector which brings 84% of our export earnings. We all know that. So I am going to try to make it a little bit simpler for everybody's understanding because there are a lot of technical terms which may not be easy, and so I decided to focus on it, and I decided to streamline. So then I decided we have knits, wovens, and in woven we have denim, non-denim. In knits we have heavy knit, light knit. So I decided to go even further, and I made sure, okay, let's work on the heavy knit, which is the sweater industry. So I'm going to talk about the technological adaptation of sweater manufacturing in Bangladesh, which is a leader in the whole world. So we should be proud about it. And for me, my experience is 20 years in the industry. I started my career in 2005. And now it is 2025. So it's been 20 years. And when I got into the industry, it was quite an experience because Bangladesh was in a stage where it was very, very much labor intensive. And now we see a lot of automation. So that's why I have chosen this particular topic today. And I hope I can encourage the students and also my fellow mates from the industry and from the educational field as well. So sweater manufacturing process in very brief. I'm not going to go into detail, which is knitting, linking, and finishing. So, I mean, the reason I'm telling this is because to understand my lecture, it will be easier if you know the processes. The first step is the knitting. So what do we do? In a knitting machine, we make a panel. So we make panels of front, back, sleeves. And then we do the linking, which is the joining. And then we do the finishing. And then we get a complete garment. So finishing includes washing. So in 2005, when I got into the business, so there we used to have manual knitting machine. That's a picture of that from 2005. I'm sorry, you cannot see. I mean, it's difficult for you to see, but that's a manual knitting machine. So that is what we used to use in 2005, 20 years ago when I started my career. And this is dial linking machine. And at that point of time, one operator could produce 5 to 6 pieces per day. So that means that was the highest a person could do. So we had a lot of people working in the factories. And then after 10 years, in 2015, we have the automatic knitting machines. One operator could run 4 machines in one shift. The machine runs 24 hours. So 2 operators could run 4 machines in one day in 2 shifts. That means each machine produces 25 pieces per day. So 4 machines give me 100 pieces. So 2 operators are giving me 100 pieces every day. 2005, one operator could give me 5 pieces. 2015, one operator is giving me 50 pieces. So that is the technological adoption we have been going through, and I'm very proud of it personally myself because I've been through the process. And now fast forward 2025, which is even more interesting. Now we have the whole garment knitting machine. So what does it do? The production process is same as the automatic knitting machine, but it doesn't even require the linking machine, the joining machine that I showed you before. So you see that's a knitting machine and the whole garment is coming together. Initially, I was telling you about the panels coming out separately, but this time, from this machine, the one garment coming out at one go. So this is from our factory, by the way. So, I mean, this is the advancement we have made, and now, at this point of time, I'm going to share you, because I have very limited time, I think 10, 12 minutes, right? So I'll try to finish with some numbers, which will make sense to what I've been delivering so far. So in 2005, to produce 10,000 pieces, I needed 2,000 knitting operators, 400 linking operators, 500 finishing operators, Other operators, including helpers, 300, total 3,200 operators, manpower in the factory. In 2015, to make the same 10,000 pieces, look at the manpower reduction. 200, 350, 500, 250. So 1,300. So from 100%, now we are going down to 41. And then 2025, which is right now, towards the end, to make the same 10,000 pieces, we need even lesser people because of the speed dial linking machine, the whole garment machine, and also the washing machine technology improvement. Now we are having 875 people. So that's another 67% of 2015. But if you compare this to 2005, to produce, you needed 100 people, and now you need only 27 people. So that is the amazing establishment Bangladesh has made in the R&D sector. So in many times I've seen that we are overlooked as a very basic garment producer, we are not into technology, but that is wrong. And I wanted to clarify everybody that we need good people in the industry. We need bright people, smart people who can really contribute. And together we can grow the country and take it to the next level. And so this is the technology side. And it's very short. I mean, there are much more to it. I mean, today, because I realized that if I go too deep, it might be boring and also difficult to understand. So this is just the technology part, which is reducing the manpower. So now I'm talking about the cost, because this session is about technology, business, and economics. So to make the 10,000 pieces, we needed 3,200 people. Average wages was 5,500 taka. So we had to pay about 1.76 crore taka, less than 2 crore. In 2015, the average salary was about 12,500. And we had to pay 1.62 crore. And now coming in 2025, when the average wages has gone to 20,000 taka for an operator, we are paying actually 1.75 crore taka, still below 2 crore taka. So you can see that our gas prices have increased, utility, I mean electricity, if you see the rent, transportation, banking, everything has increased, but still we have remained very competitive in the market because we have worked on technology. Our adoption to technology was actually something which other countries, many other countries follow. Because sometimes we have seen that people who are not that educated or who we consider not educated enough, they are the ones who have been driving. And if we can get the sharpest of the sharpest students or the great minds of the country, then nobody can stop us. So that's why I'm very much interested in this kind of session, and my involvement with universities are always there. And I try to inspire students. Not only students, I also try to inspire my colleagues from different industries as well, so that they can send the message, they share the message with everybody else. And with that, I think my time is almost over. So I'd like to conclude. Thank you very much.